start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Razorbacks offense will go to work first. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And you really can't be called the Hogs if you're not willing to grind it out in the dirt.
Yeah, and I love calling the offensive linemen the hog mollies. In Arkansas, in that beautiful state, you're going to find a bunch of big, strong individuals, and the identity of that team is usually built on those guys up front.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Green. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so...
Makes the grab past the marker. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Blake. It's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. Just plowing ahead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The run from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it. Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches there.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th.
Touchdown, Red Wolves! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Green. Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Summers. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there, and because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
The play action fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Red Wolves come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. It's complete to the right. Gets away from one, finds room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
14, Arkansas, 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Keep it on the ground. Across the 45. Rams him with the stiff arm. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Razorbacks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up the...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
14, Arkansas, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pulls and fires complete. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Got it in the middle. It's Blake. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Green. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Incomplete.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They kick it away on fourth down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think of it.
And the Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Summers. Still on his feet at the 45. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
On the move at the 30. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Green. Finds his man, it's Hill. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Unloads it left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Got his man. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And the Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The sure hands, it's Pop. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Washington. Got the 1st down and more. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Got room to work. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The short hands, it's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. you want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Arkansas, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Got his man in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Finds the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cross. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Red Wolves have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Red Wolves come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Here's a heat. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The Red Wolves line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Green. Under fire. He lets one fly deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville.
And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Going to the run to start this second half. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. The give on the option. Find some fresh air. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Here's the handoff. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Fires to the big fella. Can't get him to the ground. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. The Red Wolves can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. The Red Wolves line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll take it on the return. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Using his legs, it's Washington. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Arizona State.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and more.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Fires to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And some room to work. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Quick spin on the run. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Red Wolves come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Runs through the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker. It's Rucker. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll use the running game on first and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air. It's Rayner. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Give to the running back. Oh, better look out! Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. On the move, it's Washington. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast. Man, be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They'll toss it to the left. Picks up the 1st down. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Green. Caught over the middle, it's Russell. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the running back there on the route that patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he makes the extra point.
Arkansas State, 35.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I think that time offensively, they're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Breaks into the open. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw. It's Green. Got his man on the right. Inside the 35. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to get behind the defense. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Finds his big tight end. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Arkansas State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and